What if I told you that the biggest reason most people never get rich isn't lack of opportunity, but lack of awareness? What if I told you that you're living in the greatest wealth transfer era in human history, but you can't see it because the world has trained you to look in the wrong direction? The truth is simple. The economy you were raised to survive in no longer exists. The jobs, the salaries, the stability, all outdated systems built for a world that's gone. And right now, while millions struggle to stay afloat, quietly, millions of others are rising, building wealth from small beginnings, using new rules, new tools, and a new mindset. In this video, we're going to break down why the old financial system is collapsing, how ordinary people are becoming wealthy in ways previous generations could never imagine, real success stories that prove anyone can do this, and the step-by-step blueprint you need to start building wealth today, even if you have very little money. This is not theory, this is not hype, this is the new reality. And once you understand it, you'll never look at money the same way again. Let's start with the part nobody wants to say out loud. The financial plan we were taught growing up is broken. Study hard, get a good job, save a little each month, buy a house, retire at 60. This system worked for your parents, for your grandparents, for a world where things were stable, predictable, affordable. But today, wages barely move, prices skyrocket, housing is out of reach, a degree doesn't guarantee anything, and job security is a myth. According to the World Economic Forum, nearly 50% of jobs will be impacted or replaced by automation by 2030. That means the old plan is not just outdated, it's dangerous. But here's the twist. While the traditional economy is shrinking, the wealth-building economy is exploding. New industries, new investments, new digital leverage, new ways to earn and grow money. The gap between the old and new worlds is widening every year. And the people getting rich today? They're simply the ones who stepped into the new world first. Most people think opportunities are disappearing, but the truth is, opportunities are multiplying. They just change shape. And the people who thrive today aren't those with the most money, but those with the most awareness. Let's break down the 3 new engines of wealth in today's world. 1. Digital leverage. For the first time in history, a single person can create value once and earn from it 1,000 times. Digital products, content creation, automation, online skills, remote services, AI tools. These things allow ordinary people to scale like businesses, without needing staff, factories, or huge capital. 2. Accessible investing. Once upon a time, the stock market was for the wealthy. Today, anyone with $5 can invest. Anyone can own Apple, Amazon, Tesla. Anyone can build long-term wealth thanks to fractional shares, index funds, and easy access apps. 3. Skill-based income. High-income skills, copywriting, design, AI automation, data skills, editing, online marketing are replacing degrees. This is why a 22-year-old freelancer today can make more than a 45-year-old manager with 2 master's degrees. The new wealth system isn't about what you inherited. It's about what you choose to learn. The mindset that limits 90% of people. If the opportunity is so big, why do most people stay broke? Because the biggest obstacle to wealth isn't poverty, it's conditioning. We've been trained to fear mistakes, play safe, wait, seek certainty, do what everyone else does, believe wealth is for other people. But ordinary people who became wealthy did something different. They asked, what if the life I want is possible, and the only thing missing is knowledge? That's where transformation begins. Let's look at some real people, not celebrities, not geniuses, not lucky lottery winners. Ordinary individuals who use the new rules of money. These stories matter because they prove something powerful. You don't need to be extraordinary to build extraordinary wealth. 1. Ronald Read, the janitor who died a multi-millionaire. Ronald Read worked as a janitor and gas station attendant. He never earned a high salary, never had expensive tastes, never owned a business. But he had one advantage most people don't. He started early and invested consistently. He quietly invested in strong companies for decades. When he passed away, his net worth was $8 million. No tricks, no shortcuts, just patience, consistency, and compound growth. 2. Anne Scheiber, the 50-year-old who started with $5,000. Anne worked for the IRS. She retired with only $3,150 per year in pension. At age 50, she started investing with just $5,000. She studied great companies, reinvested dividends, avoided emotional decisions, and turned $5,000 into $22 million. What does this teach us? It's not too late. And small beginnings aren't a disadvantage. They're a multiplier when combined with time. 3. The story of Amir, the $300 to $100,000 skill journey. Amir was a delivery worker in Dubai. He made $550 a month struggling to support his family. One day he decided to learn a skill, graphic design, using free YouTube tutorials. Within months, he started freelancing. A year later, he quit his job. Within 4 years, he had earned over $100,000 total. He didn't change countries, he didn't have connections, he didn't have degrees. He changed his skill set, and that changed his life. Why most people never start? Let's address the elephant in the room. If building wealth is possible, why do people wait? 1. Fear of failure. People think, what if I invest and lose money? But they don't realize they're already losing money every year through inflation. 2. Fear of embarrassment. What will people think? Ironically, the same people who judge you aren't the ones paying your bills. 3. Overwhelm. Too many options, too much noise, too many so-called gurus, so people freeze. 4. The I'll start later trap. Later becomes next year becomes never, never becomes regret. But the truth is simple. You don't need a perfect plan, you just need a first step. Let's break the new wealth equation into 4 simple pillars. If you follow these consistently, even slowly, you will change your financial destiny. Pillar 1. Earn more through skills. You need a skill that the market values. Choose skills like content creation, editing, copywriting, coding, AI automation, design, social media marketing. High-income skills are the new degrees. Pillar 2. Spend less than you earn, but smartly. You don't need to live like a monk. You just need to avoid lifestyle inflation. Your money becomes fuel, not decoration. Pillar 3. Invest automatically. Forget timing the market. Forget gambling. Forget panic. Set up monthly index fund investments, dollar cost averaging, long-term holding strategy. Consistency beats intelligence. Pillar 4. Build one scalable income stream. A digital product, a YouTube channel, a small online business, freelancing, a skill-based service. One scalable stream can change everything. The world is changing faster than at any other time in human history. Technology is accelerating. Economies are shifting. Industries are being rebuilt from the ground up. And in this rapid transformation, something powerful has become clear. The future no longer rewards those who work the hardest, but those who adapt the fastest. Let's break this down, so you can understand exactly why adaptability has become the new currency of wealth. 1. Technology is reshaping every job, and it won't stop. In the last decade alone, we watched taxi drivers replaced by ride-sharing, cashiers replaced by automated checkouts, editors replaced by AI tools, designers replaced by templates and automated software, call centers replaced by AI voice agents, entire factories run by robotics, content creation accelerated by AI. This is just the beginning. The World Economic Forum predicts that 44% of current work tasks will be automated by 2027. McKinsey estimates hundreds of millions of jobs will be restructured or eliminated globally. This isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to prepare you. Because while one group of people is being replaced, another group is being empowered. The people who learn new tools, who adapt to new systems, who ride the wave instead of drowning in it, they're the ones becoming the new wealthy. 2. The skills that made you valuable. Yesterday won't save you tomorrow. Think of it like this. Your grandparents could keep one job for 40 years. Your parents could stay in one career for 20 years. You need to reinvent yourself maybe every 3 to 5 years. Not because you're failing, but because the world is evolving. According to LinkedIn, the average skill set required for jobs has changed by 25% since 2015 and will change another 65% by 2030. That means if you're not learning, you're not just staying still, you're moving backwards. The people winning today aren't necessarily more talented. They're just more adaptable. They're willing to learn new things, willing to update their knowledge, willing to let go of outdated beliefs. This adaptability turns into confidence. Confidence turns into opportunity. Opportunity turns into wealth. 3. In this new economy, the slowest learners become the most vulnerable. Adaptability isn't about intelligence, it's about mindset. You don't need to know everything. You just need to be the type of person who says, I can learn that. I can try that. I can improve. I can change. Because here's the truth. The world no longer cares what you were. It cares what you're willing to become. Think of all the people who rejected smartphones and then got left behind. Think of the people who rejected social media while others built empires with it. Think of the people who said AI was a fad and now watch their job roles disappear. The future doesn't wait for anyone. You either evolve with it or you become part of the past. 4. Adaptability creates wealth because it creates leverage. People who adapt quickly gain access to advantages that others miss. They earn more because they learn skills faster. A new editing skill, a new AI tool, a new online income method, a new investment strategy, a new social media platform. One skill today can open income streams that didn't exist a year ago. They invest earlier because they understand trends. While others fear the economy, adaptable people understand it. They read, observe, and act. That's why they end up owning assets instead of fearing them. They build multiple income streams. They don't rely on one job, one boss, one company. They diversify. They create leverage. They recover faster from setbacks. Losing a job doesn't destroy them. They simply adapt to a new opportunity. This is how wealth compounds, not just financially, but mentally. Something magical happens the moment you choose to take control of your financial life. Your stress drops, your confidence rises, your future expands. Because now you're not surviving life, you're building it. You're no longer reacting, you're designing. You're no longer waiting, you're creating. Wealth is not the end goal. Freedom is, choice is, dignity is. Most people think taking risks is dangerous, but the greatest danger is staying the same. If you don't invest, inflation eats you alive. If you don't learn new skills, your job becomes irrelevant. If you don't grow, the world outgrows you. Doing nothing has a price, and the bill always comes later. You've survived everything life has thrown at you. You've adapted. You've learned. You've rebuilt yourself more times than you give yourself credit for. So why doubt your ability to build wealth? The people who succeed today aren't fearless. They're simply committed. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They created the moment. And so can you. You are standing at a crossroads between the world you've always known and the world you've always wanted. One path keeps you where you are. The other path requires courage, but leads to freedom. You don't need to be wealthy to start. You just need to start to become wealthy. And if you take one small step today, your future self will look back and say, that was the moment everything changed. If this message spoke to you, even for a moment, don't let it fade. Hit subscribe and join thousands of people who are choosing growth, choosing courage, and choosing financial freedom. Every week, we share the tools, strategies, and real stories that help you rise above the noise and build the life you deserve. Subscribe now, and let's build your future together.